Hello, my fellow warriors of love. Denise, nice to have you with us. Grand Rising, Grand Rising. I only say the word morning because I'm reading this book called Word Magic, and our English language has been completely subdued by dark occultists. And there's a lot of subliminals in the words that are there to keep us trapped. And one of them is mourning, as in someone had died. And another one's the weekend, where you're weakened on the weekend. Um, so I shifted it to Grand Rising. My friend came up with Power Days. How are your Power Days, Saturday, Sunday? I want every day to be a Power Day, but to balance it out, that it was weekend before and now it's Power Days. Anyways, good to have you with us. Denise, you're with us on YouTube and Facebook. Cool. Um, Today is going to be a very special day. I would say today is the most important day out of all 3 days, but also know that each day builds off of the other. So it's a full recipe, and you can't really miss one of the days. So if you miss day one, catch the replay. It's already live on YouTube Live or Facebook on the Infinite Abundance group. Let us know, guys, what have you experienced thus far? Yesterday, we opened it up for you guys to share some wins. Any wins that you'd like to share with us that happened since we started this 3-day container. Hey, Facebook user, Mooncat Goddess in the house. Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Grand Ridding? Sarah, do you mean rising? Rising, yeah, there you go. Okay. I'm like, Grand Riddy G. I was telling my Aries and Leo friends, I'm like, Aries and Leos never, like, they'll stop everything when there's an opportunity to laugh about something and be silly. All right, so Grand Rising, finger slipped, all good. Already watched, okay, Denise, already watched the 2 replays. I followed up with my 2 sessions I need to do for certification of Infinity Healing 2. Yay! Congratulations, Denise is on fire. So Denise is one of our Infinity healers. She took level 1. She's just about to complete level 2. She followed up with her 2 sessions. That's a huge win, Denise. Can't wait for you to be a certified level 2 Infinity healer. Anyone on this call is interested in learning more, let us know. And you can just go to tarekbb.com. There's, if you're interested in becoming one of our Infinity healers. Okay, so let's get into it, guys. Start any other wins you want to share. If not, our focus today. So day 1, we focused on money. Day 2, we focused on life purpose. Today's day 3. And we're focusing on enrollment. We're focusing on breakthrough sessions. How do we, it's nice to want to make more money, but then how do we have our clear menu so that when we're chatting with a potential client, what do we say to that potential client to gracefully, heart-centeredly, authentically, in integrity, enroll them into working with us? We talked about moving out of one-to-ones. We want to do one-to-many. So that's one way of leveraging your time. Depends where you are on your entrepreneurial heroine's journey. But you start off doing one-on-ones, then you move it to one-to-groups. And then you also want to move towards packaging. So remember yesterday we said I do not offer Mooncat Goddess. Let us know, before you joined this retreat and joined our program, you were doing one-offs, right? And then tell us about some examples of the packages you started creating, and tell us about the packages you actually sold. So we've got here with us Mooncat Goddess Lindsay, who went through that heroine's journey. So all it takes is doing the work. So she was on these calls, she created her package, and then she implemented and followed through. She was like, okay, I'm not going to offer one-on-ones, I'm going to offer packages. And then she started selling those packages, and obviously we worked together more to clear the mindset stuff and anchor it in more, but it was beautiful. So here we go. I think we got a win from Mooncat Goddess. I had 2 appointment call-ins this week already since Monday morning, day one, then watch day two replay yesterday. So 2 appointment calls, meaning you got booked for 2 sessions. Is that what you mean? If that's the case, congratulations. Rebecca winning. So your win is actually winning the Infinite Abundance program yesterday. Yeah, how do I get access to it? I decided to dive in. So yeah, Rebecca, support@tarekpv.com. Did you email them? Support at my name. It's tarekpv.com. 3 altogether. Beautiful. Let's celebrate. Lindsay manifested 3 clients out of nowhere since Monday being in our vortex here. So what's beautiful about that is just it's a little taste of what can happen when we're doing the infinity healings, doing the manifestations. So Denise is celebrating. She figured out her 2 packages. Yay. Let's say this is my way of clapping, just sending good vibes, sending congratulations. Beautiful. Can you let us know, Denise, what your packages are? Oh, Rebecca, interesting. I will. So, or if we're not connected on, okay, I'll write a note here. Rebecca, I know she didn't show up on the call today. I think something um, might have happened where she's at, but we had a team meeting and she wasn't able to make it. So I'm guessing it might be an internet thing, but let me follow up. Rebecca Chamberlain. That's a badass name. Okay, so the abundance program, beautiful. All right, so today I want you guys getting comfortable with what people call sales, but we call them enrollment conversations. We call them breakthrough calls. So how did I go from being broke to making 10,000 in 10 months? This is what I did. You guys ready to hear it? First of all, I want you guys to comment. Let me know, what do you feel is blocking you from sales? Let's just call it sales, but it's enrollment conversations. What comes up for you when we talk about hop on a call, talk to a potential client, share with them what you do, and sign them up for a bunch of sessions? What do you feel's in the way of you being able to do that easily, gracefully, effortlessly? Um, I'm currently being mentored by another mentor right now, and I love that she shared yesterday that she was terrified of doing sales. She's a multimillionaire, and she was saying how because she was afraid of sales, she went and did sales. She's also a Sagittarius, and fire signs think like that. So um, that there's wisdom in that, right? So because I'm afraid of this, I'm going to learn how to do it. Now, we're going to clear the misconceptions of sales and the ickiness and the yuckiness because it's done in an authentic way. I'll actually demo it with one of you here on the call. And I want you guys to embrace enrollment, right? In Landmark, they call it enrolling someone into a possibility. So we're constantly selling. Thank you, Denise. You don't want to be pushy, right? So what if I told you there's never a time you need to be pushy? You can actually, because my default is very fiery Aries, when I do sales call, I become um, extra mindful, extra present, extra aware of listening to the energy when it's feeling delicate and afraid, when it's feeling strong and empowered, and you're riding this wave with them, right? So it's like they're feeling their stuff, you're feeling it, you're being present with them. I'll go through it. It's a beautiful experience. And once you figure this out, once you embrace this experience, you now have control over how much you want to make. You want to make 100K before the end of the year. You want to make 200, 500. You want to make 50K a month. You want to make 100K a month so you can become a millionaire. It's like 80K a month. You hit $1 million. Yes. You decide, and you have control over that. And we talked yesterday how many breakthroughs you need to do in order to reach your goals. So you have control. How do we get breakthroughs? Go onto Facebook groups, create social media content. Like, what content can you create that will reach so many people? It's 11:11, guys. Let's do a manifestation. All right. I invite you guys to rub your hands together. Okay, close your eyes. Yeah, Sarah, I totally hear that. In fact, almost every healer has a hard time sharing what it is that you do. I'll touch on that. And just imagine in front of you a ball of light. So I'm gonna add a little bonus activations today. So we're activating our light body. Would you like that? And we're calling in the perfect energies and the perfect beings that are for our highest good. And we give permission to these energies and beings to do all that they know to do that is for our highest good starting now. And imagine every cell in your body shining like the sun, radiating in all directions, raising your frequency and vibration higher and higher and higher, with joyful expectation of all the great things coming your way. And starting now, I want you to imagine placing the intention. What is your intention for sales? Is it to master the art of sales? Is it um, to attract high-end clients who sign up for your packages and services? So let's focus on that. Let's do both. Powerfully magnetized to us those high-end clients who love our work. We love working with them. They've been praying for our gifts, and we show up and they sign up and they have the money and they pay in full. It's a win-win-win. So feel that as if it's happening right now. And now imagine you get 2 of those packages sold. Imagine you sell 4 of those packages. Take a deep belly breath and release. And let the universe, source, God, place into this manifestation bubble the most potent, powerful manifestation energy in the universe. Let it spread, filling our whole auric field, energy field, the room that we're in, the city we're in, the planet we're in. Let it explode and go and bless all beings in all space-time dimensions now and forever, so they experience this too. They experience infinite prosperity, financial freedom, empowerment, sovereignty. In fact, let's bless it forward so that all beings everywhere, we all experience infinite freedom, empowerment, and sovereignty on all levels. Would you like that? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And so it is. So this is what we stand for, guys, here at the Infinity Academy. We are here to take a stand for spiritual women and men, light warriors, to experience infinite freedom, empowerment, and sovereignty. So one ways of experiencing that is by fully aligning with your purpose, which we spoke about yesterday. Imagine a world where every one of us is fully aligned with our purpose, being all that we're here to be, doing all that we're here to do. Imagine a world where all that programming that's keeping us stuck in scarcity is out of the way. Scarcity is a thing of the past. Infinite abundance is the only truth. And we're experiencing an infinite abundance of all that we're desiring. Infinite abundance of places to live, of food, of clean water, of being able to travel, not just within planet Earth, but interdimensionally. Um, so imagine the whole infinite is your oyster. Like, we could just travel all over. different planets, different universes, different dimensions. Our ancients used to be able to do that. Portal technology, it was a thing. And we mastered how to do that, with our telepathically, Merkaba activations, all of that. And we're remembering now. Solar flares the other day were at an all-time high. The frequency of us, our consciousness, and the sun rays affect humanity. So we're at a great time now to take things to the next level. So that's my Piscean side. It just goes. And then my Virgo rising brings us back. So imagine a world where we're all living our purpose. Imagine a world where, we're not doing jobs that we don't love. We're only doing what we love, and we're spreading our gifts and creating a reality from that place, a love-based reality. And sovereignty, freedom, empowerment on all levels, breaking all these contracts, these vows, these subliminals, these subconscious, this magic, black magic, spiritual warfare. You know, so imagine moving forward from a place of remembering who we are and walking around with our freedom, empowerment, and sovereignty on all levels, financially, spiritually, mentally, um, all levels. Okay, so let us get into it. Love sales, but challenge to describe the power of what I do. Great. So, did I explain to you guys how this works? Like how the infinity healing works, Sarah? Sometimes the how doesn't really do it, but feel free to go to tarekbb.com slash, just go to tarekbb.com and click on the About Me section. I highly recommend this. I'm going to share with you guys the process step by step. This is how to enroll high-end clients, how to have people sign up, and tarekbb.com slash bio, I think, or About Me. Yes. Okay. So here is the blueprint. I need to change the picture that's on there, but for now, okay. So step one, I want you guys to model what I have here in the tarekbb.com slash bio section. And what's important is you take the time to share your story. So I'll read what I have here, and you guys can do. I want you guys to do your version of this, whether it's a Word document or on your website. A defining moment in my life when, as a child, those around me could just snap and take it out on me, being humiliated, abused on all levels, feeling worthless, feeling not good enough, about to get a heart attack. Now I'm 24, about to get a heart attack, abusing alcohol, drugs, and then praying for a second chance and getting a second chance on life. So, what part of your story do you want to share in your biography, which was your key defining moment, they call it? When was your defining moment? So, in that moment, I realized, you know what? I just wasted my life. I'm not afraid of death, but I wasted my life. And that led to me going and reaching out to everyone who I got bullied by and forgiving them, forgiving myself, reading books about spirituality, discovering my purpose as a healer. Everything, that was the moment everything changed. So share your story, because then it connects you with your audience in a heart-centered way. They can see a little bit of you in your story. So so in my bio, I go ahead and I share how then I discovered my purpose. And then the next part was figuring out how to experience more financial abundance, and how I went from broke to making 10,000 in 10 months. That's another big part of my story. Forgiveness is a huge part of my story. So when they're reading this, they're connecting with your story, right? So you're sharing vulnerability, which opens the heart-to-heart connection. And then there's the section there where I go, how are you different from other healers? So then I share how when I was going into $30,000 of debt, I wanted to work with the best healers. I took their programs, did one-on-ones with them, flew out to take their trainings, and I still didn't get the results I was looking for. Out of that, I birthed the Infinity Healing, which has changed the lives of thousands of people worldwide and has given them the results they were looking for in record time. So, what makes me or my process different? And then I explain the Infinity Healing. Most times when we go to healers, we guess what we want to work on. With Infinity Healing, you let the higher self choose as well as what you want. Most modalities focus on one, two, three, four key areas, maybe just the beliefs or the fears and emotions. The Infinity Healing does infinite things for us, even things we don't even know we can ask for. Most healing sessions, when you go there, they do a healing and then it stops and you come back and do another one. With Infinity Healing, it all gets set on autopilot. With some healings, you're working with in between, Archangel Michael, blah, 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 some in between stuff. Infinity Healing works straight with infinite consciousness, source, God, universal energy. Most healings have to do with just us. Infinity Healing goes infinitely in all directions, all future generations, all past generations, all past lives, clears karma, does way more. So I'm explaining in the About Me section what makes me different, so that the first thing when someone's interested in working with you is just send them there. Hey, go check out the my About Me section first, right? So, and then you can put some testimonials there as well. So this way they get an idea of what it is you do. Whoa, they share their story, there's testimonials, they're explaining how their process is different than others. And so now they're kind of already 90% sold. They're already kind of sold. They're like, wow, this is great. Where do I sign up? So step one is to do the About Me section. Step two is to have a Calendly or some kind of calendar system where you can open up on your calendar times to chat with folks. Now you literally can't. There's just an infinite amount of people. Remember, anytime you believe there's scarcity, reaffirm infinite abundance is the only truth. Scarcity is an illusion. Go to nature, see, tell me if there's scarcity of greenery. Go to nature, tell me there's scarcity of oxygen, scarcity of trees. I mean, like I'm talking about here in North America, but go to sandy places. Is there scarcity of sand? Is there scarcity of life? It's creatures, abundant creatures. Think of all the creatures on planet Earth. What percentage of them are starving to death? Not humans, everyone else. Yeah, even the entities are thriving, feeding off of our energies. So the entities are feeding off of our energies and thriving, but we're taking our power back from that. We're starving them to death, sending them where they can get direct energy from source. But all the creatures are thriving on planet Earth, for the most part, generally. Abundance of fish in the ocean, right? That's in nature is what's natural. So it's natural to have infinite abundance. It's not natural to have scarcity. That is a program that we've been brainwashed to believe. So we're remembering the truth of infinite abundance. There's infinite abundance. There's a never-ending supply of potential clients for you. Never-ending supply. Just imagine you're a store and there's like this lineup that goes from here to Antarctica. I don't know. Just like this long lineup of potential clients who are wanting your services. And that's why I teach my clients how they can create these online programs so that they can help millions of people without even having to use their time and energy. They do it once and share it. Or how to do group calls once a month, twice a month. Again, you can have an infinite amount of people on those group calls, one to many. So next step is to go, where are these people hanging out? Like, first of all, I want you guys to write down a list of potential clients if that's intimidating for you to call them clients, just people you can help. So for me, I've got an Excel sheet. Sorry, I worked out yesterday. I might have overdone it. So there's an Excel sheet. You can just create a regular file, and you can start writing the names of people you feel can benefit from your work. So who do you intuitively feel can benefit from your work? Write down their names. And I want you to keep this as a living, breathing file, and then start writing notes. Okay, call them today. They were busy. Checking in with them 2 weeks from now. Go to your calendars and write a note to check in with them then. And then this becomes your tool for generating your income. So I just want to make sure I'm not missing any notes here. Healing Tree pack. Okay, Denise. Package 688 Infinite Love 999. I want to post and send it to you. It won't let me post. Okay, I got it, Denise. Amazing. 688 Amazing. Congratulations. Beautiful. Celebrating you, Denise. Sarah, yes, you also won. We'll email support today. Great. You're very welcome, Sarah. Enjoy. So just a heads up for that program. It's called the Infinite Abundance Program. I still listen to it almost every night. And I started off as a hypnotherapist, if you guys remember my story from day one. And so those are audios that you can listen to at night while you're sleeping. I recommend putting your phone on airplane mode, downloading them, play them while you're sleeping on repeat, because it's not a healing session. It's programming your subconscious mind to attract more clients, make more money, align with your life purpose, relationships, covers like everything. That we won't resonate, that I attract the wrong clients. Yeah. So Lily, yeah. So guess what, Lily? If I'm on a chat with someone and my every part of my being is like, this person's not the right person for me, you could just say, hey, I'm going to send you a link to my Facebook group, YouTube channel, and you can just follow me there. The next step I want to share with you guys is if you go to tarekbb.com, you'll notice there's a form. So I want you guys to create your version of a form. Again, depending where you're at, you can either send it to them as a file, or you can, here, I'll share my screen. So step one is to read the About Me section. Step two is to I think this should work. This is sharing my screen. Yes. Step two is to create a form. So are you looking for, so I'll go through the form for those of you who are interested in mentoring. Are you looking for coaching and mentoring? Are you finding it hard to make more money and to manifest more clients? I'm ready for a shift. So they click here, and I want you guys to decide right now. I'll give you a few minutes. I want you to write down what are the questions you want to ask your clients. So here you can model this as well. Oh my God, did we mess up here? Are you finding it hard to make more money? Yes, I'm ready. I'm ready to take the next steps. Wow, we definitely need to update those YouTube videos. Would you like support in follow these 3 steps? Okay, no wonder we had clients tell us that link wasn't working. Okay. Thank you. I'm glad we checked it out. So let's do the healing one. The healing one should be working. Share screen. Okay, so we're here. Allow. Share screen. Ready for healing. So create the questions. This is based on your comment about worried about the wrong client. You want to filter out the wrong client. Just create a system. So here are some questions. What kind of questions do you want to ask your clients to make sure that they are qualified? Not everyone's going to be qualified. So here I've got, what are the 3 areas you need help with? How long have they been going on for? What have you done to resolve these problems? Are you fully committed right now to make these changes you're seeking? What results are you looking to experience after working with me? If you knew you could achieve these results, would you say yes to yourself today? Are you willing to do whatever it takes to get these results? How much are you able to invest? on a month-to-month basis to get these results. So take a few minutes now. I'll pause for a few minutes. Write down what are the qualifying questions you need to ask your clients. Okay. Feel free to finish that later on. We're going to invite a very special um, client of mine, friend of mine, Felisa. She'll be sharing with us. She's on the road right now, you know, getting stuff done as Aries do. And she's going to be sharing with us her experience of how she started off, like many of you here on this call, doing the one-on-ones, charging for her service. And I want you guys to hear her journey of where she started and where she is now from her gifts and abilities. And she's still claiming more and more of her gifts and chart, and just hear her story. And like what we said yesterday, guys, by listening to someone's win or testimonial, reaffirm to yourself, this can happen to me too. And send her blessings. Always bless those that are a few steps past you. And by blessing them, you're allowing yourself to receive that as well. So without further ado, Lisa, is it a good time? Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Yep. Can you
Okay,
hear me?
great. Loud and clear, Felisa. Thanks for taking the time. I know you're busy getting stuff done. So I'd love for you to share with our audience your experience of how this, where were you when you first started with your painting and your rates, and then what was it that helped, and how did you get to where you are now? Just a few bullet points should really help anchor that in for our audience. And thanks for taking the time.
Oh, no problem. Thank you for asking me to do this. Anytime,
You're
by the
welcome.
way.
You're welcome.
So when I first started working with you, I was face painting and charging like $50 an hour. Um,
Yes.
and I worked with you for a couple different times over the past couple years,
Yeah.
and I started. Well, you helped me get my confidence up and start charging more, start
Yes.
taking the bigger gigs,
Yes.
and that turned into me um, starting my own healing practice. And from our last meeting yesterday,
Yeah.
you helped me get focused on my charging more for my healing
Yes.
gifts and changing my wording
Yes.
from from tarot readings to intuitive um, intuitive
Intuitive psychic readings. Yes.
yes, yes.
Yes.
So which feels way better and way more true to what I
Yeah.
actually do.
It's more
So
accurate. So we helped with the
yes,
wording, we helped with the packaging, we helped with the pricing. And then in terms of
yes,
the mindset and the when we're clearing these mindset blocks, these limiting beliefs about money that we get from childhood, mom, dad, ancestors, can you share how you went from 35 an hour doing painting for, like, it was mostly for kids at birthdays and things, at events like that. And then how did you, where, how do you, what do you feel helped you get to where you are at now? And would love for you to share with our audience how much you're getting paid now for your paintings.
So yeah, I started at like $50 an hour for face painting, and I
Yeah.
like $100 for body painting, and
Yes.
clearing like my confidence level so that I have more confidence in myself, and clearing my overthinking. Um,
Yeah.
I'm now getting paid. I transitioned from that, from doing face painting and body painting, to mural work. And the
Beautiful.
mural that I'm currently working on is a $10,000 job right now.
Can
So,
we
and I'm
pause for
halfway
a
done.
second? Can we send Felicia some blessings? It's a $10,000 mural that she's working on. Yes. Yes. How does
Yes,
that feel,
yes.
Lisa, to go from, like, remembering how you were charging $50, $100 to getting paid, 10,000 to do your art?
Oh, it feels amazing. Amazing. Yes.
Yeah. And so what do you feel for
Thank you
someone
so
listening?
much for helping us clear this up.
My pleasure, Felisa. I held the space and you allowed and took action. So um, it was a co-creation. And Felisa, what do you feel in the Infinity Healings with the sessions? Is it that's all you needed, was a little boost in confidence to believe in yourself, and you feel that really helped make the shifts?
Yeah. The boosting confidence, the clearing around um, receiving, because I
Receiving
had
blocks.
a bunch of blocks with receiving. Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful. Excellent. Well, Felicia, you're doing great. And then can you let our audience know, you've also, when you're done this, you potentially have another 1 or 2 gigs for painting as well?
Say that one more time. Sorry, it broke up.
When you're done this mural, you've got someone waiting to see it, and they're potentially going to hire you for another one mural?
Um, yes, there's potential that after I'm done with this mural, I get a couple gigs from a guy that owns like 3 or 4 different businesses that would like some mural work done.
Yes. So we're holding space and praying that Felisa also manifests another 10, 20,000 for her next gigs as soon as she's done these. Felisa, you're an inspiration. Appreciate you taking the time. You're in full Aries mode right now, getting stuff done. I love it. And I feel your energy is different, Felisa. I feel like you are a woman on a mission, like more than normal. I feel that I already feel a shift since our last call.
Thank you, because I feel it too. I feel like I'm getting all kinds of downloads. I don't know what they're for just yet, because I haven't like sat down and like got into the whole vibe of everything. But yeah, I feel like big shifts are happening.
Beautiful. Felisa, we're just getting started. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for taking the time. I appreciate you.
Thank you. You're
Oh,
welcome. You have a good time.
thank you, Felisa. Take care.
Bye.
Oh my God. Okay. Remember yesterday, guys, we talked about soul clients? Felisa is a soul client, like a client that you love working with. They love working with you. You enjoy catching up, just even if it's not about business. And you genuinely celebrate them from your heart and soul. You genuinely are, when they're winning, you feel like you're winning. And that's how I feel with you guys, with my clients. When you guys win, I win, right? So I would love to hear from you guys. What stuck out from you, for what spoke to you in that story? Remember yesterday we said we want to increase the level of believability. So if there's a part of our mind that's like, that can't happen for me, um, you just heard the story. $50 an hour doing face painting, 10,000 for a mural. It's just beautiful to hear things like that. Okay, so Denise, not wanting to be pushy, and then we talked about challenge to describe what I do. Sarah, thank you. Um, GM Tarek, good to see you. What does GM stand for? Good morning. We should do a GR, Grand Rising. Much love to you, my friend. Thank you, Shama. I appreciate you. That's very sweet of you. Watch you grow and develop yourself and help others. You watch me grow and develop. You mean you've seen me back in the days when I was awkward and not sure of myself, but I still felt the fear and took it out and still got it out. Thank you, Shama. Appreciate you being here. I appreciate you with you being with me throughout this journey. Thor, Thor, husband hit me, abandoned, son murdered, couple got away with it. Search to learn how to heal traumas. Being doing it for 2 years. Happier, happier every day. Um, Thank you. Try doing it for 2 years and getting happier in every way. Try it. Any emotion that you have less than love, put a number 110. Put the palm of your hand. Thanks for sharing that, Thor. So Thor is sharing a process to kind of clear healings. Beautiful. Hey, Facebook user, it doesn't say your name, so I can't see your name. And yeah, Denise, congratulations. Felisa, Star, congratulations. Happy Soulful Wednesday. Kiana, catch up the first part of the replay. Awesome energy. I have one of those. You have one of those what? Okay. So, guys, step two, the form. Please put in the comments what are the questions that you want to ask your clients before you hop on a call with them. So, this is a system, it's a process to filter out people. For us, honestly, we don't, at this point, we don't get on calls if people are not able to invest in themselves. Imagine, yeah. So, you're not able to invest in yourself, check out the free resources on YouTube. I've created a playlist there where you can listen to it every morning. Soul clients, yes, you have one of those. Isn't it great, Denise? Attracting your soul client. I remember you sharing that when we were working together. Um, how it feels great and and deeper. So, guys, the qualification questions are the next step, and now let's demo how to actually do an enrollment. Right? So, let's pretend right now I'm speaking to one of you as an enrollment conversation. So, hey, Denise, how's it going? And I want you guys to notice that it's no different than who I am. I'm not suddenly being a salesperson, I'm not being pushy, um, I'm not forcing anything. I'm still in my integrity. I still see sales calls, enrollment calls, as a healing session. I'm literally holding space for them to make the most important decision ever, to receive support and transforming their lives, even though their fears are afraid, their egos resisting, their minds sabotaging, right? All these things could be happening. It doesn't have to always be that way. You know, it's nice having clients who are like, yep, this is what I wanted. Where do I sign? Here's my credit card. Um, but you're holding space. You're being of service, and it's not about you. It's about listening to them. I want you to look at enrollment conversations. I learned this from my mentor just the other day. It's an energy of it's me and you talking about a problem and trying to figure it out together. So it's me and you going, okay, so money's a problem, client not getting enough clients, not making enough money from your gifts. Let's figure this out together. So that's the energy. We're both trying to figure out the solution to this problem together. And I'm on your side, right? Instead of like, I have something, you need to give me money, I just want money from you. That's a different energy. So we're in our hearts, we're of service, um, and we want to support and help them. And during this conversation, we're finding out, can I help them? Am I the right person for them? Does this feel right? And if so, enroll. So, hey, Denise, thanks for being here. Would love to, yeah, did you get a chance to go through the, oh, this is what I do. So, first of all, hey, Denise, Great connecting with you. During these 15 minutes, my intention is to hear out what are your challenges, what are your goals, sharing an insight or two about how I can support you with that. And if at the end of this call, if there's something I can do to help support you in achieving your goals and dreams, would you be open to hearing about that? So write down whatever your version of that is. So you're clearly grounding in what the intention of the call is. Why? Because Denise could be on the call being like, "Hey, I'm here for the free healing." Free healing. This is not a free healing. You misunderstood. This is a free breakthrough call where I get to ask you questions about your challenges, your goals and dreams, maybe share some insights, and then potentially enroll you to offering solutions to those problems that you have. So it's really important to ground in the intention of the call. And if they're just there not wanting to pay anything, just want to get free healing, that's not the intention. It's really important to get that clear. So clear intention of what the call is, and then what about you? What is your intention for the call? And you can tell from their answer what type of what their understanding of the call is. Oh, I have all these problems. I just wanted some free healing. Okay, that's what they thought. Hey, I'm very aware that you're a busy person, and I'm really grateful that I get to connect with you, and I'm hoping to gain clarity about how to move forward with these challenges. Great, that's sounding like we're on the right path. Did you get a chance to go through the About Me section on my website? Yes, great. Move on to the next thing. No, I didn't get a chance. Ooh, it's really important that you get to do that. Please, let's reschedule. It'll take you 10 minutes to go through that info. How does 2 hours from now work for you? Or how does tomorrow work for you? Great. Here's the link in case you missed it. Please read through it and we'll reschedule for tomorrow. Thank you. Uh, and then, okay, yes, we read it. Great. Move on. Um, yeah, what were your thoughts about that? Oh, I really loved your story. I related to it a lot. And this infinity healing sounds amazing. Okay, great. So, how did you first hear about me? I'm just curious. This really helps you when you have multiple things you're putting out there. Oh, is your YouTube channel. Great. So now I know if 80% of my clients are coming from YouTube, I'll spend more time doing stuff on YouTube. Um, or if someone referred them to me, I'll message that person, maybe send them a thank you, a commission, a gift card, or refer clients back to them, right? So, how did you hear about me? Great. What are your top 3 challenges that you're going through right now that you need support with? So I have their form. So it says here your top 3 challenges are getting clients, money, and some life purpose block, a fear of being seen. Great. How long has the money challenge been going on for? Oh, your whole life since childhood? Okay. What about your parents? Did they struggle with money? Yeah. Okay. So it's an old ancestral thing. So I'm writing these notes. Um, what have you done to change your money situation? Have you done any healing sessions before, taking courses, programs? So some people are like, not really. I just read books or meditate on it. Okay. And then you hear some people, yeah, I've tried everything under the sun. Okay. My next question, if they've tried everything, why do you think none of that helped you? Why didn't any of that work for you? Um, maybe the people they were working with weren't qualified, or maybe they're just sabotaging and blocking it. So you want to find that out, so that you find out what you can do differently to break that cycle. I actually love those clients. I love a challenge as an Aries. I want the most. Like it's almost impossible for this person to succeed, and I want to see them through. I thrive in challenges, but not everyone's like that. But one thing we hear a lot is we've tried everything, nothing's working. I don't know if this is even going to work. And I'm like, all right, let's do this. Um, and then I ask, um, what what would it feel like if you're in a reality where you have cleared these money blocks, more money's coming in, and you're getting more clients, and you're aligned with your purpose. How does that feel inside of your being? So this brings them into the heart space, and it brings them into an opening um, of the possibility. Remember, we said enrollment. We talked about landmark. You're enrolling them in an opening up the possibility that this is possible for them. So you're selling them on the possibility that this is possible. Um, you know what? That would feel really good. I'd feel like I'm living my life the way it's meant to be. I'll feel empowered. I'll feel confident. I get to give back to charities. I get to make a bigger difference. I get to help more people. Beautiful. And if nothing changes, everything stays the same, and I check in with you a year from today and nothing changed, how would that feel? Yeah, you know what? That's just not an option. Something needs to change right now. I can't do this. I can't go another year. How come? So you're not trying to torture them with the pain of where they're at, but you're trying to ground. We're either motivated by not wanting to experience pain, or we're motivated by pleasure. So we literally covered the two motivating factors. I really desire to get more clients, feel more fulfilled, feel more empowered. So we're driven by our motivation, or we're also driven by, you know what, I'm done. I don't want another week to go by where I'm in this miserable job, not aligning with my purpose. I'm just done, and something needs to change right now. I love hearing that. In like 10 minutes. Okay, that's my mama. um okay, and then um I love my parents. Regardless of what I'm doing, they'll just walk in. It's adorable. Like, I know you're going live to all these people all over the world, but it's lunchtime. I'm here in Toronto visiting my folks. I thought I'll be here for a few weeks. I haven't seen them in 3 years. It's been very healing getting back here and reconnecting. You could tell you've come a long way when you're around family and you're not getting triggered. That's just the ultimate testimony of all the inner work. Um, and They bought me the shirt. Good trouble. I'm the good kind of trouble. Okay, so Virgo, I need your help. Grab me in. All right, so and then I would go, if you knew 100% that you can achieve these goals, I'd ask them, like, where are you now with finances? Where would you like to be? Okay, you're making 2K, you'd like to make 5, 10K. You're working at a job, you'd like to get all your money from your healing. Great. So these are tangible goals. So now I can actually tell them, yes, I've helped thousands of people do that. We can make that happen. Or I can say, you know what, it's not my area of specialty, but I know someone I can refer you to. So once you're done reading through that, are you ready to make these changes now? Are you committed to making these changes right now? Are you willing to, if are you willing to invest uh, in yourself to get these results? So I don't say, are you willing to pay? I use the word invest. And I don't like to look at it as they're paying me, although they are, but they're really investing in themselves. So are you willing to invest in yourself to get these results right now? Are you ready to do this right now? If you don't get a fuck yes, if you don't get a strong, like, yes, 100% yes, if you're like, yeah, that to me almost disqualifies them from being a client. I want a client who's ready and willing to do what it takes to get there. Right? Denise, you're a beautiful testimonial. You were stuck in bed. Doctors told you you've got all these different diseases or health. What was it? Cancer, even maybe. And then you committed. You committed. You worked. We worked together. And then next thing you know, a month, 2 months later, you're making money, helping heal other people with the infinity healing. So it's you want that kind of warrior. I want that warrior spirit. I want you. Cancer stage 4. You had cancer stage 4, stuck in bed, barely could walk, and then you said yes to yourself. You invested in yourself, and then you were then getting paid. You're able to get out of bed. You're able to not need the walker, and you're helping people. You're helping them while you're needing help. You shifted that. You filled your cup, and you're helping them heal. I love that. So um, if you knew 100% you can achieve these results, would you be open to receiving my support today? Yes. Great. So I would tune in. You want to also qualify them. So you're like, do I want to work with this person, or are they going to drain the shit out of my energy? And I'm just not, I'm just going to be a nightmare of a client. And if you feel they're going to be a nightmare and not a good fit, you could just say, listen, I don't think I'm your person, but here are some free resources. Thanks for your time. If you feel like they are a perfect client, you can say, great. Well, I know 100% if we work together, we will achieve these results. Like, just claim it. 100%. I know if we work together, we will achieve these results. It's happened to 95% of my clients. It can happen for you. There's 100% faith, trust. This will happen. Doing this work for 15 years. People want something. They get it. Record time. I believe, full faith, trust. Right? I believe we can achieve these results if we work together. And then you kind of just take a breath. Like, yeah, that's it. You said what you needed to say. I believe we can achieve this. And now you want them, it's like you're opening the door to your restaurant, back to the restaurant metaphors, and you want them to walk in, right? 100%, you're opening the door. I can help you achieve these results. And then pull back. And then you want them to take the step. It's more empowering when they take the step as opposed to you're pulling them, which you're not doing. But you've been leading the conversation. There's the difference between dominating someone in the call and leading the conversation. Sometimes when you're leading this conversation, they're gonna be like, "Yeah, this happened when I was 2 and 3 in my past lives, and I worked with all these healers." Okay, right now I just need you to. We have 15 minutes. Can you answer these questions? It's really important to interrupt when you feel they're derailing. Bring them back in the moment because the ego might try to sabotage, might try to control things. We're not controlling it from a negative place. We know we want to keep them on track. You might notice that happening, and your job is to bring them back and keep them on track. Hey, just need the bullet points. What are the challenges you're going through? I don't need the life story. We have 15 minutes. I want to make the best use of this time. Okay, so they go, okay, so how do we do this? Great. Pull up a screen. You've got your packages. So you've got the gold package, diamond package, platinum package, 3-month container, 6-month container. I feel based on what you're sharing that the 3-month container would be best for you. The benefits of this program will help you create your $2,000, $5,000, $10,000 package. We'll make sure you master the enrollment process. We'll make sure you have strategies to get new clients and breakthrough sessions. And we'll clear all your mindset blocks that stop you from achieving your goals and dreams. And we'll be able to get you hitting the 5, 10K within 2-3 months. How does that sound? Great. Awesome. So whenever you're ready, I'll take down your credit card. Take down a credit card or send them a PayPal, whatever it is that you do. I always recommend taking their credit card info because PayPal, something could happen. I highly recommend enrolling them on the spot because sometimes the mind kicks in, the ego kicks in, the fear, the resistance, self-sabotage kicks in. And that is how I do enrollment process. So I actually train my client, I do one-on-ones training my clients on how to master this process. We send you guys the script, the forms, everything you need to do to have this running smoothly. And this is probably the most valuable thing ever. So any questions? So now the last thing I want to say is create some kind of 15-minute experience. Hey guys, when I first started, it was chakra readings. Let me tune into your chakras and share with you what I pick up is blocked in your chakras. Oh, I'm feeling the root chakras blocked. Talk a little bit about that, and then you go, okay, does that feel accurate? You need to do this. You need to do that. Hey, by the way, is it okay if I ask you a few more questions? What are your big blocks? And then you gracefully go into enrollment. So what can you offer that is free, that is of value to someone, that gives them a little taste of what you're offering? And then how can you get permission to turn that into an enrollment conversation gracefully? And then so start putting on Facebook groups, start calling, write that list of people that we talked about, reach out to them. Hey, when's a good time? Here's the link. Would love to hop on a call, see how I can support you, how we can support each other. And then just the more of those you have, the more confident you get, and the more you get to sign up and work with people, support them, they support you. Sometimes it could be bartering, sometimes it could be plant a seed for something down the road. You never know what can happen from those convos, but we're responsible to get on those convos. So get them plugged into your calendar, and your home play is to do that. Book in one breakthrough before the end of today, if not more. Reach out, send them a link. So the home play is create you can model what I have, your enrollment questions, um, and you're welcome to model there on actually, I'll put it right here. Oh, it's right there. So I just put the link already. And if you are interested in getting some support with me, it doesn't have to be the 3 month container, it could be other things. We've never let money stop us from helping our clients. And you'd be surprised. A lot of clients are like, ooh, I can't do the 6 month, I can't do the 12 month, I can't do the 3 month. They hop on a call, we still find some option. There's so many options we have that help our clients get the results they're looking for. But please only fill that form, only book it in if you're wanting to invest in, willing and able to invest in yourself to get the results you're looking for. If you don't, just enjoy the free stuff. And we've got some exciting stuff for you coming soon as well. Love you guys. I appreciate you. Let us know how your 3 days have been. This concludes our 3 day. Let's take a big stretch. The next one, we're going to have more guests. And oh, yeah, reminder, the 3 month container that we're doing now for 5,555. I'm working with a mentor, and that this will probably be the last time we offer it at a 3 month container. We're gonna go back to how it was six. It was a 6 month container at 15,555. So we've got affordable payment plans. Just hop on a call with us if you need to figure out something. Um, to make it, we'll meet you halfway where you're at. Um, I know PayPal has a borrow 10,000 interest free thing somewhere. Um, no, I don't think it's 10,000. I can't remember how much it is, but yeah, there's always a way. So write down 5 to 10 ways you can generate an extra 3 to 500 a month. Circle the one that feels good. When you have that extra and you want our support, let's make it happen. So again, I'll put the link for the actual program here. Tarekbb.com/IAHP. If you want to hop on a call with me, it's tarekbb.com/breakthrough. Just the word breakthrough, all in one word. Okay, and the actual program is tarekbb.com/IAHP. Let me know how today was for you. Was this a good use of your time? Or were your big takeaways? These are awesome questions. Thank you. Taking notes. Amazing, Rebecca. So happy to hear that. So let's take a deep belly breath, breathing all our energy back into our body. Ground it. Take another deep breath. Ground it. Take another deep breath. And ground it. All right, guys. Click on that link. Hop on a call with me. Let's chat. Let's figure out how I can support you. It is time. If it is time for us to thrive, it's time for us to get our gifts out there. It's time for us to make a bigger difference in the world. It's make it or break it time collectively. So it's time for us to go. One of the guys I follow says, "Go big or go bigger." He's also an Aries, so there's no option of going home. Unless home is in your fullness, in your heart. Love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Hope you enjoyed these 3 days. It's been an honor and a pleasure. I believe in you. I see you. You have the most valuable service in the universe. And it's an honor and a pleasure to help support you in claiming more of your value, charging your worth, experiencing the freedom, abundance, and empowerment that comes from creating these packages, making a bigger difference in people's lives, having more freedom to work online from home or while you're traveling, and Yeah, I'm just honored that I get to do this for a living. You know, coming from all the shitty jobs that I had in the past that I got fired from. So if I can do it, you can do it better. I love you. Stay sovereign, stay empowered, continue to shine and thrive from your gifts. I appreciate you.